Alright, hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we take a look at the second free pack of quad Cortex captures I'm doing, which is of the KSR series. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so I've done 6 captures of the KSR series. Those who have been on this channel for a while will know that the KSR series is one of my favorite pedals of all time. In many cases, I consider it totally interchangeable with an amp. There are many amps that I would rather have the series instead of that amp. It's just a super great sounding pedal. And I did what I could to capture a bunch of the sounds that I tend to use with this. All of the sounds that are here are on the Artemis Red mode, which is the mode that I use pretty much exclusively, other than for very specific things. Okay, so yeah, like I said, 6 captures. So when you see RH, that means we're on the rhythm channel, and when you hear lead, we're on the lead channel. The rhythm channel is in its ultra tight mode, which will give you the tightest sound, the tightest sounds that the series has to offer. Here you see RH noon and lead all noon. Those will both be named RH tight and lead. RH tight and LD tight. They're using the tight feel mode of the series. RH fat and LD fat are using the fat feel mode, and RH thick and LD thick are using, as you might guess, the thick feel mode, which has the most low end response and everything. But yeah, I'm just gonna quickly go through all of these captures real quick. And oh yeah, also I also captured the KSR PA50 power amp that I use, so that will be coming along with this as well. So the power amp, I captured it in its guitar mode. So this will be useful for those folks that have very flat sounding preamps or power amps and just want to use preamp models like the series here, or even for folks that want to go direct with this. I would recommend that you put the power amp model after the series capture. But yeah, let's go ahead and listen to some of these sounds here, starting with PVG series RH Noon, which, like I said, will be named RH Tight by the time you can see it. All right, so this sound, it has its applications the way that it is, but I would probably, for the most part, run this capture with a boost. So I'll show you how that sounds both boosted and unboosted. Really quite nice. But like I said, that may be a little bit too tight for some applications, and I tend to use it with the OCD drive in the series to kind of thicken it just a little bit. You'll notice that the tone is at 3.9, whereas normally I run tone controls above noon. But yeah, have fun messing with that. I think it's a pretty cool sound regardless. Let's hear the lead variation of that, which will be a little thicker. Like I said, the ultra tight mode is not on this one. Let's hear that with a boost. rhythm fat. Fairly big fan of how that sounds. All right, and on to the last two that we have here, which will be the thickest sounding captures because they're made using the thick setting. Here's the rhythm channel. Once again, like I said, in ultra tight mode. And the last capture. Lead thick. And there we go. That's all the captures of the series that I've done on this pack so far. Maybe there'll be more to follow, but I think I covered a pretty good range of the metal sounds that I would use the series for. But yeah, let me go ahead and demonstrate this. Let me go ahead and demonstrate this as well. Like I said, I also did a capture of the PA50. So like I said, this can be useful for folks who are just going direct or using a very flat sounding power amp, which the KSR PA50 can be. So let me go ahead and switch to hi-fi mode. So with this, there's less power amp coloration to the sound. And we're going to use the exact same sound we were just using. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn on the power amp emulation. Here's what it sounds like without it. Alright, so yeah, it's kind of experimental in my mind, but yeah, it's there. Apparently there's also some factory captures of some power amps that folks can experiment when using sounds like these that come straight from a preamp. You typically want to have some kind of power amp in the signal somewhere to kind of just make it sound more like a full guitar amp. But the series captures, I'm sure, will sound great to a lot of people with no power amp emulation in there at all. But yeah, just like last time, if you guys want these captures uploaded globally for everyone, please get this video to 150 likes. Maybe subscribe to the channel for, more stuff like this. And yeah, you guys take care.